in the cities, in the towns and country. We work together. We are many races and religions and nationalities. We are the men and women of America. We share our many races and religions and nationalities, and we come out the people of America.
American history is defined by immigration. The first people to migrate here was in the 18th century, with British colonists seeking economic independence and religious freedom, and African slaves forcibly brought to work. Since the colonial era, people from all parts of the globe, from Ireland to China to Mexico, have undergone treacherous journeys to seek a better life, and continue to take it today.
3,000 migrants from a Central American caravan have reached Mexico's border with Southern California.
We need a wall built fast. We have to protect our borders. We don't have borders, we don't have a country.
And we have been working for weeks with our colleagues to try to find a compromise on immigration. This is a topic that our country has been debating for 13 years.
The current political climate has led the issue of immigration policy to be a controversial one. But what is undeniable throughout this discussion is that immigrants have played a major part in the foundation of America and continue to mold American culture and economy. Immigrants have always been here and will continue to be here in some way or another. America was built by immigrants, by people, by hard manual work, by dedication, or perhaps external force. I think this is particularly visible in myself and in Silver Spring, Maryland, the community I'm fortunate enough to live in. According to the 2010 U.S. Census, Silver Spring's population was 27.8% Black, 26.3% Hispanic or Latino, and 8% Asian or Pacific Islander. In many ways, we are a city made up of diverse cultures, stories, and ideas. We are a city made up of immigrants.
My name is Polly Budak, and I am 48 years old. I am an aspired writer, and I was born in Cambodia. In 1975, a war happened. It was a civil war between the political communist regime called Khmer Rouge they marched into the city on April 17, 1975, and the objective of the Khmer Rouge was to get rid of all the educated citizens. After the war, there was only 4 family members left: my mother, myself, and 2 sisters. When we escaped from Cambodia, we had to go through the Thai border to get to the Thai refugee camp, and that's where I and my family enlisted ourselves to be sponsored over to the U.S. by my brother, my elder brother, who was already living in the U.S. before the war broke out in Cambodia in 1975.
My name is Jordan Bondo, B-O-N-D-O.
And your age
I was born in Central African Republic, and I am 18 years old. Like in my country, the elections is kind of different than the U.S. Like when the president becomes president, like the president don't want to like move after the new elections, you know. So usually what happens is the next person who's supposed to be president comes in with a bunch of rebels, and then they take over the power. Well, since that happened, we had to move out because my dad worked for the old president, and then the new president won, so he had to get rid of everybody that was a threat to his administration, and that's how my family moved out.
The immigration story is the story of America. That's who we are. And we forget that at our own peril. We should never pretend like the people who are in the country now were always here, or somehow have some kind of privileged entitlement to define ourselves as Americans and exclude other people. We should really make sure that the doors are open.
So, what does it truly mean to be American?
I've spoken of the shining city all my political life, but I don't know if I ever quite communicated what I saw when I said it. But in my mind, it was a tall, proud city built on rocks stronger than oceans, windswept, God-blessed, and teeming with people of all kinds living in harmony and peace. A city with free ports that hummed with commerce and creativity. And if there had to be city walls, the walls had doors, and the doors were open to anyone with the will and the heart to get here. That's how I saw it and see it still.